Hey everyone, I'm Danielle DeLate and you're watching The Buzz. On today's show, we're backstage at America's Song Contest where we talk to some of the contestants that performed on week 3. And later, we talk to Baby Queen in our Artist Spotlight. And then we talk to Lamorne and Pete from HULU's Woke. It is a full show, so let's get this party started.
I'm not going to say I'm Anthony Anderson and you've been buzzed. I'm not going to say that. Why would I say that? Why would I say I'm Anthony Anderson and you've just been buzzed?
If you're living under a rock, then you don't know about America's Song Contest that's hosted by Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg. This week included Jewel and many other singing acts representing their hometown. Let's take a look.
She's been running so long, running so far, like the rest of us, wondering where the hell we are. You better.
Misusing my words, making it worse, not my best decision. Won't you say that I'm forgiven?
Sometimes you lose your mind, trying to live your life in a world so strange, where hate will make us blind, still with a bit of love, anything can change. No, I'm not the girl I was before. Hair to my waist, I cut it short. Am I better off? I'm torn, but I don't take pictures anymore.
Yes. Would you ever consider signing one of the American Song Contest contestants?
Oh, definitely I would sign one of these artists in a heartbeat if they let me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Buzzword.
Yep, thank you. Oh, you're in like lucky green.
Yeah, Snoop's favorite color, apparently.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you just got off stage from performing live on national TV. You're now walking the carpet. What is going through your mind right now?
I'm happy it's done. I mean, I'm not, because the build-up was so exciting, but I'm also like relieved that I feel like I did well, because you're nervous that you're not going to do well on live TV and everyone's going to see it. So I feel great about my performance, and I'm really happy to be chilling now with you guys this evening.
Oh my gosh, it was so exhilarating, because you like have this dream in your head for years and years and years, and you finally get to do it. It's just like, woo, step into it, New reality. It felt great, absolutely.
Wow, so why American Song Contest? Why be involved in this?
I've been being led by the universe for the past 3 years, and I've been following signs, and those signs led me here. So here I am.
And how does it feel to walk off stage knowing that you've performed for all of America?
You can't put it into words. It was awesome. And to be a part of this episode, which had so much talent and diversity, it was amazing. It felt great, for sure.
Talk to me a little bit about your American Song Contest journey. When did you find out that you were going to be involved, and then the writing of the song?
So I found out, a few months ago, and my management had kind of found out about the show, and they told me about it, and it was a great opportunity to try to push for, especially to represent Tennessee, because there are actually other contestants that are representing their home state but have moved to Nashville and currently live in Nashville. And I did the same thing. I'm not from Tennessee, but I've been in Tennessee for 6 years, and to get to represent everyone that has done that and kind of represent the music industry in Nashville as a whole, it's been a great opportunity, and I was on board from day one. It's been great.
Why America's Song Contest as artists? Why choose this as your vehicle to perform in front of all of America?
That's a great question. We were just talking about this. It is the perfect combination of songwriting, so giving all these artists a chance to showcase their writing and their message. It's unity in America. It's state pride, which America, they love to pull for their teams. They love a good team. So
yeah. And I think it's a great fun way to just bring everyone together and like see what America's all about and learn different parts about the country that you might not have learned before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And why this song? Why choose this song for this evening? Why was it special to you? And what was the writing process like?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the writing process it originally was just a piano ballad, and we almost performed it like that on the show.
Almost,
but I think it was like there was some massaging around, like we wanted it to build so the emotion could climax a little bit. Yeah, and this song, I think the base message of the song is differences in people can be more beautiful than hurting, I guess, and some people see differences as an obstacle, and we're trying to present it as it's usually a strength when you stop and think about it.
Yeah.
So,
especially once you're able to work through those differences, and that's why we chose this song to debut on the show, because we wanted to reach people and touch people. That's all we want to do with our music, and I think that's such a strong message that people need, especially right now. Like, a lot of people are divided on a lot of things, and it's nice to be reminded that, like, it's okay to have a different opinion, and it's okay to be different, but like, those things can be beautiful together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So talk about the song you performed and what it means to you.
Yeah, so the song is called Sunsets and Sea Turtles, and for me that song it's a simple love song. It's an island love song, and I wanted to sing that song for the show because it's just a simple message of love, you know, and I feel like we can all use a little more love in the world today, so yeah.
Yeah, it's very timely for what we're going through right now.
Absolutely, you know, absolutely, yeah.
American Song Contest airs 8 p.m. on Mondays. Make sure you check your local NBC listings. We'll be back with more interviews with the artists after the break, but first we're going to talk to Baby Queen, who stopped in Los Angeles and gave an impromptu performance at school night. We'll be back after this. South African artist by the way of the UK, Baby Queen is destined to be pop's breakout artist. With her rebellious pop rock songs and sing-along hits, it makes her destined for stardom. We have her up next, so let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Baby Queen, and you're watching Backstage on The Buzz. Hi, I'm Baby Queen. We're at Bardo. I've just played an event called School Night in Los Angeles. I'm from London. Nice to meet you.
You're my only inspiration when the mirror says I'm ugly, and if anybody loves me, it's a lie.
I was actually making the music for a while. I had like a shit manager who told me I wouldn't make it as a solo musician. He was like, you're not going to make it. You need to be in a band. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just name myself like a band, trick the public. Everyone knew I was a solo musician from the beginning. So, I mean, I keep trying to look at you. Anyways, so also my name's like Arabella Latham or Bella Latham. I was like, that's not what this music is. It deserves something, I don't know, something else. And I'd already made a lot of the music, and it sounded lilac purple to me. And I hate artists who say, I hear colors. Music notes have colors. Music notes do not have colors. But the whole thing to me needed to be that color. And I love that name because it's like childish and regal at the same time, which I feel like is a lot of the themes of my music, is like the inability to grow up. But also, do you know what I mean? I'm the fucking queen because I'm a narcissist, do you know what I mean? So most of the discography I actually wrote before COVID. So I met this producer when I was making demos on like GarageBand, and his name's King Ed, and he was like, I just want to make something important with you. So we went in 3 times a week to make music. And by the time my record label came to me, like around the time of COVID, I already had an entire record. So from that point, it was like I had the whole discography, and I mean, I think that was my saving grace, and I always say that to young artists, like, the music is everything. And yeah, I mean, I guess we were talking about coming to America, right? Exactly. Yes, that's what we were talking about. And so I haven't been able to come, and I've got loads of people that are on my team over here that I've not been able to meet. So we just went to New York did a bunch of shows there and went to South by Southwest in Texas. And we're here in LA and just meeting a bunch of people. But yeah, it's been fucking amazing. Can I swear, by the way? It's been fucking amazing.
My biggest flaw is a total lack of self-control. I have a sadness that I can't console. I only had a drink to escape my thoughts. Saying flaws don't make you special, they just make you. What doesn't kill you makes you wish that it had. And good things happen to people that are bad. So when the party came to life, I wish I'd stayed in bed. But when I went to say goodbye, all of my friends said, oh boy, here comes the killjoy. Chill up for now, you're so young. Just shut up, you're bringing me down. The parties are supposed to be fun. Look, I don't wanna be a buzzkill. I hate to be a buzzkill. I don't wanna be a buzzkill, but this life is shit and I just don't want it. I hate to be a buzzkill, so I cry and I cry and I just can't stop it.
I guess in the UK, I've gotten used to like the parts on the set where people know the lyrics. Like I have a song called Buzzkill and it's like, flaws don't make you special, they just make you flawed, and everyone knows to do that. And I didn't know that in the US, anyone, I mean, I had no idea what it would be like, and everyone knew those lyrics and knew when to, like, knew when the moments were where they were supposed to sing them, and it's just insane. It's completely surreal. I keep saying I feel like I've got a VR headset on. Hollywood's not meant to be real, right? Like, that's a movie thing. I was like, this is literally not okay. Like, yeah, I'm tripping out right now, basically. So I am already planning a trip to come back in like September, October for like a month to LA, just to stay here for a bit and be here. I mean, I didn't even know that America properly existed before I got here. So it's really nice to be here. We're gonna come and do some writing here. And then, hopefully before the end of the year, come back with a full band, which is a whole different experience. I mean, I was just saying to you, I feel like having to stand behind the guitar, play every song, and stand behind the mic stand is like kind of limiting. So I'm excited to be able to do the full show out here and give people what I feel like they deserve, you know? I really wanted to like go on a hike up to like the Hollywood sign. I mean, I wanted to climb to the top of the H, but apparently that's not legal, right? I wanted to smoke a joint on the H.
We would definitely see you on the news.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want, though. That's all publicity is good publicity, right? I mean, I went to Malibu last night, which was beautiful. I would love to, like, spend proper time in LA and, I don't know, just, like, see a bit of the culture here. Go out. I haven't been able to go out anywhere. I want to party in LA. I can't because I have to fucking work. But yeah, I mean, there's loads.
Yeah, it's very rude. You guys are being rude. That's my manager's being fucking rude. Be a loser like me. Wait for it, boys. Loser like me. Be a loser like me. Be a loser like me. And 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll
So I'm currently finishing the first album because I put an EP out and then a mixtape, which is different to an album because it's like I'd written songs for the purpose of them being singles. An album is like you're writing a cohesive body of work. So I'm doing that at the moment, which is really exciting because it feels like it's like slightly more 90s inspired. I'm like bringing a lot more guitar into the music. I thought I was going to make a pop album and I'm not. And I don't exactly know what the next song is. I've been writing music for a Netflix show, which is amazing. It's called Heartstopper, and it's coming out on April 22nd. So that will be like kind of the next music, I guess, that people will hear. But I need to write a little bit. I want like 8 singles to choose between before I decide what singles are going to be coming out this year. So I feel like I'm working on it. So we got it's usually at Queen of the Babies. I tried to get at Baby Queen on Instagram. It was a no-go. I'm still gunning for it. If any viewers think that you're going to get it, don't do it to me. Don't do it. I care too much about it. It would be rude. My manager's staring at me right now. On Instagram, it's at Queen of the Babies. TikTok is at Queen of the Babies. Twitter is at Baby Queen. And you know what? Twitter won't verify me. Twitter won't verify me because I bought followers on there when I was 10 years old, and I was a Taylor Swift fan account. That's what my account used to be. And I bought like 50 followers, and they've blacklisted my account. So I'm not verified, but it's still the real meal. I'm not a male. I'm not a male at all. It's the real me. Sorry, I smoked a joint outside. Like, you know what I mean? That's fine. You can post this. Everyone knows I smoke weed. I sing about smoking weed all the time. Hi, my name is Baby Queen, and you've just been buzzed.
The yearbook is available on all streaming platforms, and we still have more of the show to go with Lamorne Morris and Blake Anderson from Hulu's Woke. We'll be back after the break. Woke has started season 2, and cartoonist Keith Knight is now a popular activist on the rise. But he's facing a world where woke has become big business. Can Keith and his friends bring about real change, or is it just about the money? And can Keith navigate the world without destroying what he's become? Inspired by the life and work of artist Keith Knight, let's take a look.
I don't mind the walk. You know, it's a nice day out. Gives me time to soak in the moment.
Oh, no way. That is so cool. Yo, will you sign this for me?
You know, we live together. I'm pretty sure I can do that when we get home.
Oh, no, because I got a feeling the government's probably going to snuff you out soon, so I just want to have some, you know, items to sell on eBay just in case.
Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Ain't nobody taking Keith out?
Like, how woke were you before you took on this project? Were you really woke? Like, at a level of wokeness, like, what's the number that you get at?
I was probably a 1. I thought, I thought I was. I thought I knew everything. But you know, you suddenly realize you don't know anything. When you talk to an educated person, sometimes you're quickly and immediately put into your place, and then you go, man, I got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot of learning and growing to do if I want to be the person that I want to become. And you know, doing this show helped me realize that for sure. It helped me realize that because you're talking to even though you're just playing a character and you're a comedic actor and you just want to, you know, do your job, it does have to come from a real place. So you have to get engaged, and before you know it, you're actually engaged, and it becomes a part of your real life. You know what I mean? So I definitely say I've grown since before doing this show.
You know, I was definitely on the lower scale as well. You think you know, you really do, and you hear the buzzwords and you have the certain vocabulary, but you may not truly know like what you're speaking of. But now, you know, the information's out there and it's way more in your face, and it's really up to you to go and make yourself more knowledgeable. But even just being on set, you know, with everybody and having the dialogue and just being present in those moments is so, you know, educational. Just listening and being a part of it is the best way to learn, for sure.
And while I still have you with season 2 and with all the real world activities that are happening right now, did that affect the way you approached your character as far as season 2 is happening?
Yeah, I think just what's cool about this show is that it is so of its time, and we're watching the idea of woke evolve, you know, from month to month. So you can't help but have the characters in the show evolve along with that. Like, we're really starting to dissect what it means to be woke. And that's why I think the show is so cool and important, is because it's very right now and of its time. So yeah, bringing all that to the character for sure.
I probably would have played the character much lighter, much more silly. And I think it probably would have been asked of me to play the character much sillier, because that's what I was known for. And, you know, this is a real journey and a real walk that people walk. The issues that are happening to someone. Even though we're a television show and we do make light of certain situations to add humor to it and some levity to it, people are going through some BS every day. And if you're going to play a character like this, you can't make light of it. You can in moments, but you do have to have some genuine moments and some real honesty to it. And especially when it's so polarizing and it's everywhere around you, you can't ignore it. And if you do ignore it, you're not doing your job as an actor to bring that real world experience to it. And it's a layup for you. The information is right there. It's happening in real time. So you don't got to go far to pull resources.
Always so helpful talking to you guys.
Hey, Keith Knight. Sit, let me draw you.
I'm sorry, I can't right now, man.
Hey, everybody, Keith Knight doesn't support fellow artists.
No, that's not even a little bit true. Just, guys, give me a second. I'll catch up with you.
Why should we watch Woke Season 2?
You don't watch this show, you ain't black. No, I'm kidding. Who said that?
That'll get him, Lamorne.
What is that?
I'm kidding. I wasn't ready.
I think he was quoting Joe Biden.
Oh, that's who said that? Oh, I didn't know. I think I saw it on a pin or something. No, honestly, you watch the show because it's a mirror. It's a mirror to our society, not just in a political setting, but also in just a finding your footing setting. Everybody is transforming, everybody is growing, everybody is learning. And I think with this show, we don't take a stance. We talk about it, and then we have the opposition on the other side and how they feel about it, and we come to a comical conclusion. And it's an open-ended thing, and I think everybody could get something from it.
Woke Season 2 is streaming on Hulu right now. That's all we have. Special thanks to American Song Contest, NBC, Baby Queen, Hulu, Lamorne Morris, and Blake Anderson. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at @buzz_access. Before we go, check out more interviews with this week's American Song Contest contestants.
Yeah, I feel amazing. It feels surreal. You know, I try not to focus too much on that, like thinking like, oh my gosh, millions of people. I just try to, just do what I always do, what I was born to do, what I was destined for, and just get on that mic, get on stage, and make my family, make my mother, make my sister, make my son, make everybody proud in my family. And that's really all I was focused on, and I wasn't trying to get in my head too much. So yeah, it was amazing.
I love that. It keeps you grounded.
For sure.
Yeah. Talk to me about the song you performed this evening, why it's important to you, and the writing process as well for it.
Yeah, of course. So the song's called Not Alone. It's a real positive song. My writing process for it was just taking everything that we all have been through, COVID. It's affected everybody, and the average person to the richest person in the world. Everybody was affected. And the basis of the song is called not being alone, knowing that you're not alone, even though you may feel like it. And a big climax to it. To where the chorus, you're just like, oh man, you're like feeling a little sad, and you're like, boom, I know I'm not what I'm saying? So it's like, ooh. So, I just love it. It just makes me feel like I'm not alone. And, and that's what music is about. I'm here to entertain, but I'm also here to spread my gift and positivity. And hopefully when you listen to that song, if you're in the deepest, darkest places, it lifts you up, even just for those 3 minutes. So, that's why I did it. Yeah.
Music's about connection. By the way, I also have to point out we just got an exclusive with the a cappella version. Just then, little snippet. Yeah.
It was a little sauce, a little something like that.
So talk to me a little bit about the making of this track and what are the elements that are in it that are important to you?
So it was super important to me to mix my both cultures, Latin and American. So it's in English and Spanish, and it has reggaeton beat, and it has the accordion, like in my country, and then the melodies are super pop. So it's the best of both worlds.
And with this journey, how did you get chosen to represent your state?
I'm not sure how it happened, but I got a link through text message, and they were like, hey Ale, do you want to try this? My publisher sent it to me. They were like, would you want to maybe? And I'm like, okay, sure. But I never expected to get chosen. I was like, sure, I'll do it. You sent me the link, and then they called me and they're like, hey Ale, you're representing Florida. And I was like,
so talk to me a little bit about the creative direction for tonight's performance. It was pretty awesome. I loved all the different versions of you and the way you were moving. Who came up with that?
So I originally did like a live session version of the song for the producers for this show, just during the audition process, and I got this big mirror room, in a band and I performed it in there. And so when I talked to the creative directors for it, I kind of told them a little bit about what my vibe is like, what visual. I'm really, really into visuals. And so they saw that video and just kind of like multiplied it by a million and, you know, put it on the big stage. So it's really, really cool. Their names are Stacy, Paul, and Jerry. They're incredible. They've done some amazing stuff. So it's really cool to work with them.
Weaved in and out with the technology. That was awesome.
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah,
thank
and your
you.
moves are really cool too.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So,
blast from the past,
did you feel the love tonight?
I definitely felt the love tonight. Yes.
I had to start with that question. You
I
know
love
that,
it.
yes,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
The energy in the room, you know, the crowd. It was awesome. It was everything I could have hoped it would be.
Oh, your performance had so much energy. The song sounded so full of life and love, and there were so many things like the confetti, the what are they? The balls, the bouncy balls,
Beach balls.
beach balls.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, just so many different things, and your moves. I love the moves.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where did you get those from?
I was bringing out my Dancing with the Stars moves from 2015.
See, when you were doing that show, you never knew that you needed them for American Song Contest.
Yeah, never. Who would have guessed? Actually, I feel like that show has given me a good leg up on this because I'm used to live television performances now. You know, we did like I don't remember what 10 weeks, 13 weeks, something like that on Dancing with the Stars. You know, so coming into this, I was very, very comfortable. Felt like I was in my element, and it was just so much fun. So much fun.
What's it like the songwriting process for you guys as a group?
Andy and I usually come up with an idea and then we bring it to the band and we like yay or nay, and usually it's yay.
This one was a yay.
Yes. Usually it's yay, or there would be a problem.
True. Yes. Yeah, that's right.
And what has the American Song Contest journey been like so far? Wait, we need to get an answer from everyone for each question. So who wants to answer this one?
I'll answer. It's been incredible. The people have been so nice to us, and there's so many people working to make this happen. You know, from the segment producers and the production people and the staff that takes you everywhere. It's just everybody's been so genuinely nice, and it's been awesome.
I've been doing music for a while, so it wasn't necessarily that like it wasn't a shock because obviously like this is a huge deal, but it just felt right. Yeah.
And what's the song? Where can people find it online and find you online?
It's called Now You Do, and you can find it on all socials. I mean, you know, like all streaming platforms. And you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, everything. Brittany Fonts, BritTanyPFANTZ.
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.